Here we go for the second race of the EGTCS season at Zandvoort. And that Acura who qualified second last race in Belgium, he's going to stall at the start. Hold up the number 83. There's the 85 Corvette on the inside of the new DRC Corvettes. That's the 37. The 85 is going to get past 2 positions here at the race start in turn 1 already. A lot of shuffling in the back here. There's that 71 fighting with the number 19, 4296. Here's the number 2. Toyota GR86 GT300 qualifying on pole. That 85 is going to get a sniff up the rear end, but will not be enough to get P1 here at Zandvoort. That 85 is trailing off of the Toyota GR86 number 2. It will not be enough. Not enough momentum here in the corners for the 85 to get by, but the 85 is right on the rear end. But this Toyota GR86 GT300 can lead the race for 1 lap out. That will be the second leader of the EGTCS season. The first leader being the number 19 Ferrari 296, but he will be the second leader if he crosses the line for this lap. There's the 85 Corvette, just trailing behind. A lot of momentum for the GR86. But coming on this banking, there's a lot of sparks coming from that under tray. And the Corvette gets a good run on the straightaway here. That Corvette is way faster than the number 2 GR86 GT300. He crosses a line, overtaking at the line. I have no idea if that Toyota GR86 led the race. I'm pretty sure it led a lap though. So that will be the second lap leader of this EGTCS season. Here we are on board with the number 2. Number 2, not enough speed to get back to fight for P1. That Corvette has phenomenal pace here. Here's a replay. Oh, that Aston just pushed the Audi off track. I think the Aston hit the curb and that launched its 2 of the tires off the ground, and then the Audi had nowhere to go. So here we are. This is on lap 1, and the Audi R8 will go into the sand trap. Here we are. This is the same corner where the incident happened, but the Ferrari 296 gets a sniff on the M6. The M6 is battling with the Lamborghini Huracan. That's the number 6. Battling with the 42, but the Ferrari 296 will take the position from the number 35 BMW M6. And the Ferrari is going to try to overtake the number 6 Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2, but the Ferrari will go on the outside line. It'll be better for the Lamborghini, but the Ferrari 296 number 19 last weekend's last race's race winner will get the position on the Lamborghini. That number 19 of Nico Verloom, or whatever, he had a bad qualifying session with his radiator blowing up on this straightaway, on the banking, I believe. Radiator blew up, so he couldn't get a faster lap than what he already had, so that's why he qualified in the back there. That's the new DRC Corvettes. That's the 37 and 18 Corvette Z06 GT3Rs. Those are starting late into the season, or not too late, but barely ahead of being late into the season. That's the 18 and 37. They weren't able to ship those cars out in the Belgium, but they were here in Zandvoort. So the 37 is gonna try to maintain its position with the Aston Martin. Here's the 97. He's gonna go on the inside. Oh, 37 kicks up a little bit of sand in front of the other cars. That's 78 and 54 that kicks up the sand in front of. But the number 37 Corvette keeps its position, maintains its position, loses a position from the number is that 97 Aston Martin Vantage, but the Vantage will be setting its eyes on new prey with the BMW M6. That Aston takes full curb, but the M6 will go on the outside line trying to get its position back, but it will not be enough since that Aston Martin Vantage has a lot of straight line speed, a lot of pace on the straights. That's what helps it maintain its positions. Here's the number 18 Corvette on the inside of the 78 Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2. He's going to try to hold its position. Lamborghini's going to try to hold its position, but the Corvette has better pace. And the Corvette will get by. Not without a fight, though. That Lamborghini is trying to go side by side still, but the Corvette maintains its position. In that number 90 Aston Martin Vantage will try to get a piece of this pie by trying to overtake the Lamborghini. He will overtake him. Coming in this corner. Lap 6 here. Here's the 54 trying to overtake the Corvette. The 54 is going to go on the inside. Will it be enough? Little argy-bargy there maybe, going side by side. The 54's on the outside line. That's not too good. Goes onto the grass, but the Corvette is going to try to maintain its position. But the 54 has better straight line speed and acceleration out of the corner, so the 37 will have a harder time defending its position. The 37 will lose its position for the 54, and the 54 is going to try to overtake the BMW M6. Sets its eyes on the BMW M6. The number 1 BMW M4 GT3 trying to overtake the number 42 BMW M6 GT3. The number 1 is going to go on the high line here into this banking. Will it be enough to overtake the M6? It will be for the number 1 BMW M4 GT3. Oh, Corvette off into the grass. That's a section we've seen cars get caught off guard by in practice, but that 18, there's a replay, on board, he just goes wide into the grass, taps the wall, not enough to go into the pits or have any severe effects on the race. There's the number 90 Aston Martin on the inside of the number 18 Corvette. The Aston's going to try to get this position by smooth and steady, but the Corvette, I believe, will not give up without a fight. The Corvette goes on the inside. Will it have a good enough run to get past the 90? It will not. The 90 has better exit speed in that banking corner. Oh, 71's trying to overtake the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 Evo 2. Let's see, 78 trying to overtake him. The Ferrari 296 will get by into this corner, but the 78 is getting attacked by the 71 and number 19. There's a Corvette trying to get his position back from the Aston Martin Vantage. Not enough straight line speed. Oh, there's the 37 trying to overtake the M6. Not enough straight line speed for turn 1. And the Aston will maintain. Wait, no, the Corvette gets his position back from the number 90 Aston Martin Vantage with good speed in the turn 1. But the Aston has better straight line speed, so it'll be a hard time defending for the number 18. Here's on board with the number 19 Ferrari 296. That Aston Martin has been falling back ever since that Corvette overtook him. 71 to overtake him. Oh, 19's going to go on the high line. It will be enough to overtake. Will it be enough? It will be enough. The number 19 has shown phenomenal pace, along with the other 296 GT3. Phenomenal pace. Oh, the 90 hard into the wall. The same section where the number 18 Corvette got caught out in. The 90 takes a big smack, a big tank slapper in the wall. Here's a replay from earlier in the race. This is the number 83 Ferrari 488. He spins after contact with the Audi R8. He goes on the inside here, hits the curb, front end gets launched in the air. He spins into the sand trap and into the pits. So number 18 trying to overtake the BMW M6. 71's on the back, following the Corvette. The Corvette goes on the high line, takes the corner better, but the M6 gets by. BMW M6 gets by, but the Corvette will have a better run here. Will it have a better run here? I believe not, actually. The M6 will maintain its position coming into this section. Oh, the Corvette goes wide. He goes into the wall. He's going to spin. He almost has contact with the 71. The number 18 Corvette into the gravel trap. That is not good for DRC with their first race in the number 18 Corvette. We can see cars flying by. Will he be able to rejoin? Or is the car stuck in the grass? Here's a replay. of what happened. So the M6 got by. Corvette's trying to catch the M6 off guard, catch speed maybe. He gets a good draft, or not draft, slipstream. He goes off, hits the wall at a bad angle, so the car gets loose, and he was so close to that 71. There's the number 18 Corvette. That was not too violent compared to last race's flip. An incident is an incident, nevertheless. Very close to ending that 71. 18 into the sand trap. That will be a DNF for the number 18 DRC Corvette. The 71 trying to get the M6. This from earlier. Taps a little bit of the wheel onto the sand trap right there. Here's the Corvette last lap for the 85 Corvette. On the rear end lapping the Acura NSX GT3s. Those cars had a good qualifying run. Those cars had a good qualifying run last week at Belgium, but they have very slow race pace. Here's the 85 trying to lap them. That's the 75 and 76 admin Acuras, I believe, too. There's 85 right behind them. Oh, he gets a little bit loose into that section where that Corvette. That's the number 18. That's where he DNF'd, where the 90 pounded the wall. Oh, on the inside, the Corvette's gonna make it the move on the 75 to lap him, and the Corvette makes it stick. It will not be enough for the 75 to get its lap back. On the last lap here, the Corvette has been dominating this day at Zandvoort. Last race, the 75 didn't have enough time to catch the number 19. But here at Zandvoort, the number 85 Corvette reigns supreme and wins at Circuit Zandvoort. Dominates the day. The 85 had phenomenal race pace compared to the Ferrari 296 last weekend. Last weekend, the Corvette definitely could have won. But here are the points standing. The number 85 Corvette is in the lead of the championship, followed by the Ferrari 296. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the race. And tune in next week for our EGTCS race season. And tune in for all the races to see who will reign supreme in this first IGTCS sanctioned racing series. Bye.